Nobody's watching. While nobody's watching, let's test the mic. people. There's at least one person watching on the YouTube. Don't forget, you can join the game by going to Kahoot.it and putting in your PIN there at the top. Okay, we got mustard and dried apricots. What a combination. What a combination. Delish. It should be called chicken nuggets because you're a little chicken. Burp, burp. Oh, lost our one viewer. I do need to keep in mind that this is recorded and people can watch it later. So when I say things, well, that's me. That's on me. All right. If you are just joining us on the YouTube, don't forget that you can play along by going to Kahoot.it or scanning the QR code there at the top and putting in the game PIN, which is 7963464. I dropped my pen. It's here. I got it. I'm going to give us a few more minutes to get some players together. And then I say we hop right into it because I got a little spiel at the beginning about our favorite winter event here at the library, Books and Brews. I even went so far as to bring the prizes with me so I can show you all what the prizes are this year for Books and Brews. Should switch up the music. I feel like it's a little too catchy, stuck in your head. Sorry about that. Just make sure I muted. Lost a player. Well, I'd like to have more than one player. I might give us a few more minutes. Right, oh, there's dried apricots. All right. I'm gonna get started because the first slide we have is actually informative. Loop. Kahoot. Welcome to Bite Size Trivia. We do this on the first Tuesday, that's Tuesday, right, of the month from 12 to 1. We have two games, one at 12, one at 12:30. I do want this month to make sure everybody knows about Books and Brews, which is our adult winter reading program. You visit breweries, visit coffee shops, go to programs, read books, you get points, and for all the points you get, you can then get prizes, including this year, the 200-point prize. Whoa, the sticker. If you get 500 points, you get this really nice metal bottle opener with our logo. I don't know if you can see the logo there, but. And then if you get 1,000 points, you get this insulated bag. One for everybody that completes. And it runs from December 1st, which was 2 days ago, through February. So up here, I do have some of the pop-ups listed. Kind of keep those in mind. Those are the places you want to head. We'll have little pop-up libraries for folks. Okay. Spiel over. So let's do this. I don't know how many people are playing right now, so we're going to find out the hard way. Round 1. Name that extraterrestrial-looking terrestrial. These are real creatures, and I just want some names. All right, are you ready? What is the common name of this deep-sea shark with a distinctive long nose? Is it the Pinocchio shark, the gremlin shark, the goblin shark, or the troll shark? Picture of a dead one, because that's the one I can find. Yeah, that is the goblin shark. Hideous, truly terrifying creature. Please keep in mind, if you're just joining us, you can still jump in. It looks like we have 3 players currently. Go to Kahoot.it and put in the pin. It is in the description as well as at the bottom there, 7963464. Okay. Everyone did great. Meh. Did the best, though. Keep in mind, the faster you answer, the more points you get. What is the name of this species of crab which grows to have a 12-foot leg span? Is it the Malaysian terror crab, the Japanese spider crab, the Taiwanese star crab, or the Chinese man-killer crab? That's a real picture of it. It is terrifying. But it is called the Japanese spider crab. Let's see, one person got it, and that was Mustard. Good job, Mustard. Which of these is not a common name of this sea slug? Blue dragon, blue angel, sea swallow, tentacle slug. It has many, many names. Wow, you all were very confident. Unfortunately, only one of you got it. It is the tentacle slug. That's the only thing that it's not called. All the others, that is an actual name. Meh, taking the lead. What is the common name of this wide-eyed, long-fingered primate? I feel like maybe everybody will get this one. Is it yeah, I, or Yes. It's the I. When I was putting all this together, I had a coworker who looked over and was just like, oh, are you looking up eyes? And I said, oh, you know what that is? I said, yes, they're amazing. Okay, everybody got points? No movement. What is the name of this leafy-looking turtle with a long nose? Is it the Waka Waka turtle, the Manu Manu turtle, the Turtu Turtu turtle, or the Mata Mata turtle? Some great names. Power of deduction. It is the Mata Mata turtle. They are really terrifying if you ever look at other pictures of them. That picture didn't quite do them justice. Okay, I believe that was the last one of this round. Mustard in first place. Meh, second, and dried apricots third. If you are just joining us via the YouTube, don't forget you can hop in Kahoot.it and then put in the game pin. It's in the description. All right. We're on to round 2. Non-titular characters of video games. Very specific categories. What is the name of the playable character in the NES game Kid Icarus? NES, for those of you who are too young, stands for Nintendo Entertainment System. Is that playable character Trip, Icarus, Pit, or Daedalus? Might be Daedalus, I don't know. It's all Greek to me. Ooh, across the board. Nobody picked Icarus because you know the title of this this section. The character's name is Pit. Daedalus, by the way, is Icarus's father in mythology, the one who built the wings. All right, Drade Apricot. Drade Apricot, you went up there. A little more than there. What is the name of the main playable character in the game Hades? Is it Erinis? Is it Hades? Is it Zagreus? Is it Cerberus? I had to look this one up. I didn't know. I've never played Hades. Color me impressed. Everybody got that one. It was Zagreus. Or Zagreus, I don't know. Well done. Let's see who has the highest. Mustard, no movement. But we're doing all right. Why do I keep saying Drade Apricot? Dried Apricot has the highest answer streak of 4. Well done. Okay. What is the name of the playable character in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? It was later renamed just Punch-Out. Is it Mike Tyson? Is it Glass Joe, Little Mac, or Kid Quick? I don't know why they took Mike Tyson's name off the box, but they did. It was Little Mac. Little Mac. I believe the final person you fight is Mike Tyson. Then in later editions, somebody who looks a lot like Mike Tyson. Ooh, not really. Took things up. Dried Apricots is now in number 1 with a streak of 5. Meh is in number 2. Mustard, oof, you can do it. I believe in you. You're not down by much. All right, question number 4. In this one, who are the 2 playable characters from the SNES game Donkey Kong Country 2? Is it Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong? Is it Clubba Kong and Clump Kong? Is it Funky Kong and Candy Kong? Is it Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong? That was really hard to say for a little bit. This is Donkey Kong Country 2, which starred Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong were the playable characters of Donkey Kong Country, the original. Donkey Kong and Candy Kong were just characters in the game. Okay, Mustard, bumping back up there. Dried Apricots, streak of 6. Okay, last question in this round. What is the name of the playable character in God of War? Is it Kratos, Ares, Honor, or Athena? You all know your video games. Well done. Well done. Yes, it was Kratos who was on the box art there. Okay, everybody gets points. No movement. On to the next round. Round 3. Is it cake? You might think you know what this round is about. And maybe you do. I don't want to diminish anybody's guesses here. Round 3, is it cake? Question 1. What former Friends actor starred in the 2014 dark drama Cake? Lisa Kudrow, Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, or James Michael Tyler? We got a new player, it seems. No, that is right. It is Jennifer Aniston. Nobody got that one. I'm a little bit surprised, actually. Her face is on the cover of the movie. James Michael Tyler, by the way, is the guy who played Gunther. All right. Welcome, Coffee. You can still win this. Which Cake album contained the song Going the Distance? Was it Comfort Eagle, Prolonging the Magic, Motorcade of Generosity, or Fashion Nuggets. The band Cake, lead singer, guitarist person, pictured there. Famous song Going the Distance. He's going for speed. He's all alone, all alone, all alone in his time of need. Was on the album Fashion Nuggets. Dried apricots. Well done. Question number 3. Is it cake? Yellow cake, not the cake, is the common name of what powdered element? Is it radium, thorium, plutonium, or uranium? Anybody's offering you yellow cake, make sure it's not this kind, because powdered uranium is what they call yellow cake. Oh, right. Coffee on the board. Dried apricot still number 1, but no longer has their streak. All right. Cake is the NASDAQ ticker symbol for what company? Starbucks, Sweet Green, Shake Shack, or the Cheesecake Factory? Bloop, bloop, bloop. That's right, it's a Cheesecake Shack. Cheesecake Shackery is what I was about to say. No, the Cheesecake Factory. Right, and if you're just joining us on the YouTube, you can play along by going to Kahoot.it, putting in the PIN, which is there at the bottom, 7963464. It's also in the description of the video. Okay, dried apricot. Got a new streak of 3 there. The current category, is it cake? I believe this is the last one. The cake is a lie is a phrase from what 2007 video game? BioShock, Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, Portal, or Mario Party 8? Ooh, you all were very sure of that one. All right, no, it was Portal. The cake is a lie. You're promised a cake for the entire game. And then at some point, you realize cake is a lie. Okay, there we are. No movement. Still anybody's game? And now we're on to round 4. Wow, we're already in round 4. Oops. Just making sure that wasn't one of my coworkers. Round 4, season. 'Tis the season. I don't know about you all, but when I think of wintertime, I think about some random network like TBS playing every single Bond movie they can. So, here we go. Which actor portrayed Bond the most in Ian Productions' versions of James Bond films? Was it Pierce Brosnan? Was it Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, or Roger Moore? Okay, it was Roger Moore, and the key here is the Eon Productions, which was the main company that did it and still does it today. Sean Connery would tie with Roger Moore if it didn't say Eon Productions, because he did one that wasn't Eon Productions. Good job, Mustard. All right, question 2. Which of the following artists/groups have not performed the title sequence song for a James Bond film? Sheryl Crow, Elton John, Madonna, or Aha? It was Elton John. I kind of thought I would get everybody with this one, but honestly, I thought everybody would pick Aha. Elton John has never done a James Bond title sequence, which is quite surprising. Sheryl Crow has, as well as Aha and Madonna. Sorry, folks. I broke some streaks there. All right, question number 3, Bond. Which Bond film made the most money in the box office? Was it Skyfall, 2012, Moonraker, 1979, No Time to Die, 2021, or GoldenEye, 1995? I feel like this is also a tricky one. This entire category might be tricky, so maybe some folks will have a chance to catch up. All right, never mind. Everybody got it. Skyfall, 2012. I thought people would think it was No Time to Die because that was the latest one, and or GoldenEye because everybody loved it. Let's see what that does. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, still anybody's game. Don't forget that we also have another game after this one at 12:30. Scores are reset. You can go back in. Which of the following Bond films was originally a novel by Ian Fleming? License to Kill, You Only Live Twice, Die Another Day, or A View to Kill? Only one of these was a novel by Ian Fleming before it was a movie. And the answer was You Only Live Twice. All the others were movies and then became novelizations, or were just not novels at all, or written by somebody else. Okay. Anybody get points? Oh, Coffee got points. Good job, Coffee. All right, last question in this one. The movie GoldenEye released in 1995. In what year did the Nintendo 64 video game version of the movie release? It come out in 96, 97, 95, or 94. I don't know if you all can tell, but it randomizes the order of the question or the answers. Otherwise, it would say 94, 95, 96, 97. Came out in 1997. And one of the most popular games on the Nintendo 64, even though Perfect Dark was superior in many ways. All right. Well, we got some scores here. However, I got a bonus round for you. These are going to be worth twice the amount. Remember, the faster you answer, the more points you get, assuming you're right. So, first up, we have multi-select. You can select more than one, but if you get any wrong, you're wrong. Which of the following were playable characters in Donkey Kong 64? Lanky Kong, Diddy Kong, Tiny Kong, and Dixie Kong. Tiny Tong, though, would be good. Remember, you can select more than one answer and you get more points for the more correct answers you get. If you guess the wrong one, however, you don't get any points. This is what I like to call the great equalizer. We got one person who having a hard time deciding, I think. Not Googling, are you? So, the 3 correct answers are Lanky Kong, Diddy Kong, and Tiny Kong. All have the same last names, all seemingly related despite the fact that they are different kinds of primates and monkeys. Doesn't make any sense. Dixie Kong did not make an appearance in Donkey Kong 64. Let's see what that did. Oof. Sorry, Coffee. You must have been the one that picked Dixie Kong. Okay, but we have one more. And this is double points again. Where did German chocolate cake originate? The United States, England, Germany, or Switzerland? Maybe this question is trickier than you think. Maybe it's not. It was the United States, yes, in Texas of all places. Chocolate German cake. Not Germany, though. Nobody picked that one? Good job. All right, let's see how we did. Number 3. Meh. In second place, we have dried apricots, which means in first place, we had mustard. Good job. Well done. That was a little bit of an upset. It's always great when that happens. So, once again, we're going to have a second round here in maybe about 10 minutes. All new questions, so everybody can stay in. You don't have to come back in. And you'll automatically be reloaded into the next game. If you really want to change up your character, that sort of thing, absolutely, that's okay too. Just back out, come back in. I think you'll actually get a chance to change your character, but if you want to change your... let's find that new Kahoot. We need bite-sized trivia number 2. Trivia number 2, start. All right, and it's the same pin as well. So if you are, okay, we had somebody back out, that's all right. If you're watching on the YouTube and you want to play, now's a great time to jump in. Platypus, welcome, Platypus. Go to Kahoot.it or, what is this? Expand QR code. Oh, hey, look at that. I can expand the QR code so you all can see it better. That's nice. I'm not going to do that, though, because I want to see the people. Put in the pin there at the top, 7963464. Yes, somebody's very upset with mustard. I like that Platypus is trying to find just the right animal to represent them. Apparently there's no platypus. Sorry, I don't choose the character. While we wait for more folks to join, I am once again going to tell you about Books and Brews. I'll have that slide up again. You can register. There's a link on our website to another site called Beanstack. If you don't already have an account with them, you can jump in and register. You can then sign up for the program. When you read books, when you go to programs at the library, when you visit certain breweries and coffee shops, you get points, and after X amount of points, you get different prizes. Prizes this year being this cool sticker. I really like the design of this one this year. I like the one last year was good too. I'm not saying I didn't like that one. I'm just saying I like this one as well. If you get 500 points, we have a metal bottle opener with the Books and Brews logo there. And then if you get 1,000 points, we have this insulated bag that we have been told can hold up to 9 cans of drinks. I'll have all that information up at the slide again once we get going. I was about to say something else. What was I going to say? Say something. Yeah, that's what it was. It starts December 1st, which was 2 days ago, and goes all the way through February. If you have gone to one of the programs, we had one last night at Mile Wide. We had our kickoff event on Sunday at Shippingport. If you went to either of those on those days, you can count those. If you finished a book in the past 3 days, you can add that. Audiobooks count, graphic novels count. We want you to read. You don't have to, they don't even have to be library books. Okay. Platypus back in. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Called it. We also have some great Books and Brews related programs coming up. We are, I think, maybe still working on getting all of those in the calendars and everything. But I know that we're going to have a Bricks and Brews, which is where you get to play with Legos at a brewery. That is going to be Martin Luther King Day, actually, January 20th. We are going to have, I believe at Hallsopple, they're having a jigsaw puzzle race. 8 or so of the same exact puzzles. You get teams and you see who can solve the entire thing fastest. And then book bingo, I believe. I'm not sure where that one's happening. That one will be coming up. And then February 13th, we will be having at Planet of the Tapes, Paper Puppet Productions presents Hold for Suspense. Guilty Pleasures, which will be our puppet renditions of 3 books that have been turned into TV shows, movies, that are considered sort of guilty pleasures. Do some players fast here. Up there's man. I've got the song stuck already. That is something. Mute my speaker. Everything is still good. All right, everything's still good. Okay. I am going to go ahead and start. If people will come in, they can still join, of course, but we're going to start off with our friendly slide here for Books and Brews. These are the pop-ups through December, I believe. Good. And down here is the link for, it goes right to the Books and Brews page for more information. Remember, sticker, bottle opener, insulated bag. All right, who's ready for some trivia? Round 1. Do geese see God? And if you don't understand what this is about, I don't know how I could have made it any clearer. According to Guinness World Records, Saipalikivilis is the longest single-word palindrome from what language? Swedish, Icelandic, probably. Finnish, oh, okay. Welsh, yeah, it's Finnish. Nope, but good guess, Icelandic, I threw in there. Really tripped folks up and it worked. Whoa, a lot of folks who, okay. Next. What 2003 Weird Al song is made up of palindrome lyrics? Was it Auto? Race Car? Everybody thinks they know this one, but no, it is actually Bob. It was done in the style of Bob Dylan. Okay, this is, I'm really getting folks here. Okay. A word or phrase that sounds the same when played backwards is called what? Oratory palindrome, articulate palindrome, orthopy palindrome, phonetic palindrome. One of these is true, the others I made up. God. No, the correct answer was phonetic palindrome. I'm so sorry, everyone. Nobody's gotten any right. The next rounds, I'm sure, will be much easier. Which of the following palindromes is the name of an actual Pokemon? Is it Girafarig, Rhinotoner, LFPL, or Zibizz? I made up 3 of those as well. Correct answer was Girafarig. My favorite was LFL, though. What to say? Oh. Dried apricots. There's 2 dried apricots now. Interesting. Okay. Okay. In what year did the Swedish band / palindrome ABBA win the Eurovision Song Competition? Was it 1974, 1972, 1975, or 1973? For a palindrome. It was 1974. Now I have to respond to my coworker. Oh, eyes forever. Welcome, and welcome to the board. Number 1, dried apricots, bumped down to number 2. And speaking of 2, we have round 2, the greatest of all time. That's right, the goats. By which I mean, according to Homer's, not that Homer's, description, the chimera is made up of a goat and what 2 other animals? Horse and eagle, elephant and hound, rat and raven, snake and lion. Lion and snake, rather. Lion and snake is the correct answer. Horse and eagle, I think you're thinking of a hippogriff. Dried apricots, taking back the lead. In the Harry Potter books, what was the stone found in a goat's stomach that cured most poisons? The bezoar, an aconite, orclump, or a rune spore? All things apparently were mentioned in the Harry Potter universe at some point. But it was called a bezoar. Bezoar. Bezoar? They mention it in the very first class of potions. Who got it? Platypus. Okay, not only on the board, but jumping up to number 2. What high-end wool fiber comes from goats? Cashmere, Angora, Vicuña, or Merino? It is cashmere. Cashmere comes from goats, so the next time somebody tells you they're wearing a cashmere sweater, you can say, that's a goat sweater. Angora comes from rabbits. Okay, aye, forever. Jumping back up there. It's going to be a battle between you and Platypus. What is the title of the 2014 video game in which players must cause chaos as goats? Is it Goat the RPG? Goat Frenzy? Can't even let me read the things. Okay, yeah, it's Goat Simulator. Well done, everybody. Yes, Goat Simulator. Everybody got it? No movements. Okay. The band The Mountain Goats was created and is led by what musician? Is it John Darnielle, Matt Douglas, Peter Hughes, or John Worster? One person very confident in this. Everyone else is saying, who are the Mountain Goats? Is John Darnielle. That is correct. Okay, Dried Apricot has a streak of 3 and first place. Aye Ayes Forever, second place. Platypus, third. And 2 other players who I think left quite a while ago. Round 3, the one you've all been waiting for. Sid and Marty. If you don't know who Sid and Marty are, well, then I feel sorry for you in this round. My bad. The Crofts' most famous show, HR Pufnstuf, lasted for how many seasons? 1, 4, 3, or 2? No, it lasted for 1 season, which is something I found out doing research for this, and I said, that's wild. Everybody knows HR Pufnstuf. No movement, and I broke a streak. Sorry. What Crofts show was remade into a 2009 movie starring Will Ferrell? HR Pufnstuf, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, Land of the Lost, which everybody apparently knew. Yes, it was Land of the Lost. It was a great movie. Better show. What a great show. In 2022, Sid and Marty Krofft were the featured guests of what convention? San Diego Comic-Con, CroftCon, San Francisco Comic-Con, or New York Comic-Con? It was CroftCon. It was the very first time CroftCon had ever been put on, and as far as we know, the last time CroftCon will ever be put on. That was a tricky one. The Banana Splits were characters created for what production company? Walt Disney Company, Bullwinkle Studios, Warner Brothers, or Hanna-Barbera? Yes, it was Hanna-Barbera. Let's see who answered fastest. Oof. Okay. Dried Apricot still in the lead. Aye Ayes Forever, third, and Platypus. Second, Platypus, third. You know what I'm trying to say. Sid and Marty Krofft produced all but which of the following variety shows? Donnie and Marie, The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, Barbara Mindrell and the Mindrell Sisters, The Brady Bunch Hour. Oh, the correct answer is The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. It's the only one they did not produce. They produced all the others. No movement. All right. I think we're done with Sid and Marty. Yep. So on to round 4. Mythology and insects. You're probably thinking, I think you mean insects and mythology, and my answer to you is no, I don't. Question 1. This moth is named after what cyclops in Greek mythology? Brontes, Polyphemus, Steropes, Argus. I don't even know how to say most of those. Also funny that it's named after a cyclops when it looks like it has 4 eyes. Yes, Polyphemus. Who knew it? Dried apricots. Okay. All right, very good. Next up. This beetle is named after what famous demigod child of Jupiter in Roman mythology? Hercules, Bacchus, Aeneas, or Turnus? You all know. You know this one. It is Hercules, obviously. Okay, everybody's good. All right. Okay. This game goes a lot faster when there's only 3 players. This moth is named after which mortal lover of Zeus, and also a moon of Jupiter? Io, Ganymede, Europa, or Callisto? Io. Maybe it's named that because it has two O's back. Platypus got those points. Good job, you're catching up. What is it? What are we on? 3, 4? I don't know. Named after a group of what mythological beings? What is this insect called? The Titan beetle, an Olympian beetle, Cyclops beetle, or Gorgon beetle? It is a Titan beetle because it is massive. Gorgon beetle would have been cool too, though. Okay, all right. Whew, dried apricot, you are putting on a show here. All right, I think this is the last question of this round. This moth is named after which Titan from Greek mythology? Prometheus, Cronus, Atlas, or Hebe? Yes, it is Atlas, the Atlas moth. It's another good one. Oh, Eyes Forever and Platypus both got that one. Sorry, dried apricot. I don't know why I can't say dried apricot. Name your or something else. We have so much time. I don't know if I should vamp, but most of you aren't even watching. So bonus round. For bonus points, remember these are worth double points. And sometimes they're things like multi-select or sliders or other fun things. We'll see. I think next month I might try to do where you drag the pin. That'd be fun. All right. Double points. In 2021, what mountain goat song became viral on TikTok as people sang it to show they were drowning in work? Going to Georgia, No Children, This Year, and the best ever death metal band out of Denton. And let me tell you, if you've ever heard any mountain goat song, you have heard this one. They got a TikTok just because of it. Yes, that's right. No Children. There's a line in there about walking and drowning together, hand in hand, arm in arm, something like that. Although I will say, This Year would have also been a good one to do. All right. I think I know who got that one. Yes, dried apricots. Oof. All right, we have one more. Double points. You all can do it. Dried apricot can, who knows, get it completely wrong. Let's find out. Double points. Stanley Yelnats is the palindromic name of the main character from what children's book? Holes by Lewis and Carr, A Long Way from Chicago by Richard Peck, Al Capone Does My Shirts. Okay, everybody got it right. Yes, it was Holes by Lewis Carr. Is it Satcher? I don't know. All right. In third place, Platypus, who is a polar bear. Second place, Eyes Forever. And in first place, if we really had to guess, that's right, dried apricots, not dried apricots. Well done. We have 10 minutes to spare. What a day. What a fun triv. Please remember that I do this trivia every month on the first Tuesday. One at 12, one at 12:30. Put it on your calendars. The next one is going to be on January 7th. January 7th. Mark it in your calendars. And come and have a good time with us. Why not? Why not? I've already started gathering themes for January, so we'll see. It's going to be a random assortment, as always. So, one last reminder, Books and Brews, this program counts. This is another thing I meant to say earlier. When I say go to programs, get points, you have to fill those in sort of manually, and it will ask like, what event did you attend? And you can say, bite-sized trivia. You didn't even leave the house. You didn't even leave the office, and you can get points. I think it's like 50 points too or something. It's great. That is, you know, a quarter of the way to your sticker. Some other math away from your bottle opener. And I don't even want to do math. Why am I offering math away from your insulated bag that can carry up to 9 cans of alcoholic or non-alcoholic drinks, or just empty cans if you have your own can presser? I don't know. And this standard cans. Okay, I just want to be very clear. Standard can, 12 ounce or whatever that is. Go in there, putting in the tall boys and saying, oh, I can't get 9 tall boys in here. They told me I could get 9 tall boys in here. That's not what I said. 9 liquid deaths. No, you can't fit those. All right, now I'm just vamping, but we're done. No need to stick around. If you're still watching me on YouTube, I don't know why, but I appreciate you all the same. Next month, January 7th, 12, and again at 12:30, I'll be here. Please be here. We had 3 people participating in this one. Well, we had 4 in the last round. All right, thank you, and